It's week 3 of the Northern Ford Premiership playoffs. Just 4 teams left, fighting it out for a place in Saturday's grand final. Later we feature the game between Leigh and Oldham, but first it's the Yorkshire Derby with Carl Harrison's Keighley Cougars travelling to the Dewsbury Rams. The Rams were last year's losing finalists, and for young coach Neil Kelly, defeat is unthinkable. But he knows the main threat comes from the Cougars' Martin Wood, the NFP's Player of the Year.
Goodbye, Nick. Not today. Forget that. Right.
Very well for myself really this year. I've had a good season. Team on a whole has done well after we got a shaky start. Last 21 games we've only lost 2. So obviously we've improved as the season's gone on. Carl's added to the squad and we've got stronger as the season's gone on, so if we don't win today there's no excuses whatsoever.
We know it's a big game. We know it's a big game. That's what it's all about. We worked all season for it. Massive.
They're a great side, and I think what they do have is they have several good individuals in that side that sort of like the icing on the cake for them. People like Martin Wood, Nathan Anthony, and they've got to be watched, but I think we've got to watch all the side.
In defence, you stay tight, you stay compact. We do not overcommit. We know Eaton's going to from instead come back inside, duck underneath your tackle, as his ball. Stay tight, talk him out. Target, Eaton, target ball. Richard will fly out and try and smash you. Get in behind him. Oh, Dino. Get in behind Richardson.
Work for each other. Be focused, fellas. Nice and relaxed, nice and focused. We know what we've got to do. We play sets, big defence. Talked about collapsing the lungs and not letting them breathe. Do that by getting on top of them. No silly penalties.
Semi-final football. Don't save anything for tomorrow. This is the season. We've worked us balls off all season for this. Come from nowhere. And what's got us there? Team spirit. Second to none. Everywhere I've been, the best team spirit I've been involved with is this. Desire's good. Commitment. No superstars. We are a team.
It's not the gut, right?
No, that's the good thing about this game. They're not going to do anything that we don't know. It's just up to us to cover it. It's all about bringing it in the forwards, fellas. It's getting go forward in the forwards. Snuffling them out when they're coming at you. Your slickers, your bulldroids, your lords. It's getting on top of them and putting them on the deck and putting them on the backs. Let's go, please!
Hiya mate, have a good one. Bob, Steve, you know these two? Hiya mate, have a good one now. Bob, Steve, Bob. Right, no lectures. We're going to let the little girl toss up. You call while it's in air, please, Ellen. You throw that in air, please. Gordon, Bennett. Heads it is. Which way do you want to play? Stop as you are. You want to kick off then, Ellen. All right. Off you go then. Off you go. Thank you. Shoulders in down. Shoulders in down. Tackle one. Tackle one.
Charge down the right-hand side from Paul Harrison. Infield for Jason Ramshaw, and the try is going to be scored by Nathan Antonick. And it's first blood to the Keighley Cougars.
Oi, they've bombed the try, they've just scored one. Should really be one try each. Let's keep playing set somewhere and down. Four. No, don't throw it. Don't throw it. Don't throw it. Get up. Back off. Get off him. Get off. Will you back away? You get him back over there. Take him away, Dave, for me.
He's got to go for that. Just punched, only.
Don't say anything. The penalty is against you because after he tackled you, you give him one with the elbow. Don't you take the law into your own hands. I will deal with this. Keep your fist to yourself. The penalty is against you for using the elbow. Off you go.
Eaton for Williams, looking interesting, right-hand corner for the Dewsbury Rams, and Dan Potter's down. Out. I think Steve Presley's going to give a try. He does. The level at 6-all.
Keep going.
We're just jumping off at play the ball. We've got to get in there and get one of the backs.
Inside Cougar territory. It is the last tackle.
Aye, time out, Richard, time out.
Hagar puts up the bomb. Referee says play on, and it's going to be another try for Dewsbury Rams right underneath the sticks, and they've totally turned this around in just the space of a couple of minutes.
Get Slicker and Stevenson warmed up. Slicker and Stevenson.
Eaton. Nice one for Adrian Flynn. This is first game for Dewsbury since Easter Monday after suffering a nasty jaw injury. Daniel Frame looking wide on the right, and Dan Potter. And Potter could be in, and Barry Eaton is in. And it's another try for the Dewsbury Rams. 3 tries in less than 10 minutes have totally turned this their way, and they could well be heading over the M62 to Gig Lane next Saturday. Dewsbury on the prowl again. Oh, it's a great run by Richard Baker. He's going to chip it ahead. Nathan Graham is after it. How's the bounce going to go? Kindly for Nathan Graham. He's in for his second try of the afternoon.
We look really, really good when we've got the football. Trouble is, we ain't fucking had enough of it. 14 sets, that's all we've had with the football. And when we've got it, we've panicked, put it down in crucial areas. Defensively, our left's getting caught. And I'm using that pendulum system. I've had a word with Dean, a word with Craig. Yours there, Paul, as well. Look up, if there's no fucker there, everybody's going to go. Everybody's going to go across.
Everybody all right? Well, I'm not going to start issuing bollockings, am I? Because what we've seen is probably the best 40 minutes football that we've put together this season so far. And it's not the thing that shines through more than everything, it's the attitude. It's the attitude that's shining through. Yeah, you've had a kick. We bombed a try and they scored a try and a bit of a kick in teeth. But we did what we said. We said, if something goes against us, let's control the situation and come back. And you look as though you've got confidence in yourself and each other. And the key to it is completions. But like Roy's just said outside there, and you've all been saying it in here, it's 40 minutes. I think 40 minutes and somebody give me a 20-point lead with 40 minutes to go. I'd like to think I can finish that game off and get to where I want to be.
Penalties. We went 8 minutes without the football. And that's when they scored 3 tries. 8 minutes without the ball. Down to penalties, Craig. Penalties, Graham. We've got to cut them out, mate. We've got the win this half. We'll turn them round now. Who's going to play smarter? It's the biggest game we've had all year. And we fucked up first half. And we're still in the ball game.
They're going to have a blow, they're going to have a little shouting ball in there, and they're going to come back and they're going to put 20 minutes at you now, aren't they? This next 20 minutes they're going to throw everything at you.
I don't think they've been in this position before all season, because they've been arseholing teams. They've never had to come back from a really big defeat, have they? From a really big deficit. No. So, like I said, 20 minutes, keep controlling them, keep turning them back. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Let that look after itself, because eventually the cracks will appear. I don't think some of their big name players in there have got the stomach for a fight.
They play the ball miles too fast. We're not working, getting on the back. Damien Ball, Richardson, they're just hitting the deck, playing it. And we're still on the floor. We've got to work at it. We've got to work harder.
We've got a responsibility to each other to do the work. That responsibility is more important now. All right, you've done superbly well. Let's have that. Let's really finish it off and be ruthless as a team. Come on, let's go finish it off.
It's some comfort margin that Dewsbury are enjoying at the moment. And they're playing with great confidence. Good pass for O'Meara. O'Meara runs straight through the defence as if it wasn't there. This is Adrian Flynn. What a dream return it would be for him if he could score a try this afternoon. This is Barry Eaton. No way through there. They're doing very well in keeping it alive. There might be something on in the corner for Dewsbury. Well, they're celebrating. They think they've got a try. Steve Presley, the referee, is just checking with his touch judge, and I think he's going to give the try.
That'll do for me, my friend.
The crowd reaction tells it all. Sense that every time that Dewsbury Rams get within 10-15 metres of the Cougars line, further points are going to be added. Oh, and they could be in here. Damien Ball just a few metres short of the line. This is the last tackle. Are they going to try to run it? Yes, they are. There's a great chance here. Oh, and he just skips in there, does Adrian Flynn. And what a return from injury, having been out since Easter Monday. He's got another try for Dewsbury Rams. That's the icing on the cake. Wood finds Alice. Oh, and it's a good break on here for the Keighley Cougars. Jason Lee, he's away. Can he go all the way? Jason Lee stops short of the line, knocks it towards Danny Seal. Seal goes down and Seal goes over. And Keighley Cougars, I think, have finally got some points on the board for the first time since the opening 5 minutes of the game.
Dino, 1 minute. We've never given in, but we just not performed. We've not performed today. But hey, what a great season. We'll keep them all out. Keep them all out.
Well, there might not be time for Dewsbury to get all the way down the other end, and indeed there isn't. Dewsbury Rams, who finished the season top of the Northern Ford Premiership League ladder, have now proved that finishing top can get you to the final again for a second successive year.
Neil! Hey, well played. Cheers. You're around. Oh, look, Alcock. Hey, Shane.
Thanks a lot, mate. Unlucky, mate.
Well played, Shane. Cheers, pal.
All the best. best, Taki.
Thanks a lot, cheers.
All the best.
How lines all that? How lines here? How lines there? How lines, Martin? Good game, that lines. How lines, Steve? How lines, Jay? Hey. Well done, Neil. Well done. Well done, Neil. Well done, Neil. Cheers. You're going to win it this season, mate. So, yeah. Better do.
Superb all season. Come on, heads up. Next season, remember it.
Well done, Ryan.
Well done again, Neil.
I know it hurts now. We're all pissed off, disappointed. You've got a fucking great deal to be proud of yourselves this season. Come from nowhere. We never gave in. Showed great spirit, great commitment. We didn't perform on a day. I love the fucking lot of you. I'm proud of every single one of you. Thanks a lot. Been a pleasure to coach. To be fair, Dewsbury played very, very well, and I'm really pleased for Neil Kelly. They finished top of the ladder. They've got another chance of winning the grand final. And I hope for Neil that they win it now. At least we can keep the trophy this side of the Pennines, which would be nice.
We said we were going to do this at end of game. We said we were going to do this at end of game. Hey, listen. We've worked hard now. Let's enjoy today, and then let's start our build-up for Saturday, okay? This is special. Let's have the song. Way! All the Dewsbury Rams, and all the fuck are you? You want to be around. This is what you do. Drink, play, fuss, fight, never love me too. We are the Dewsbury Rams, and all the fuck are you? Listen, thanks a lot for that. That was absolutely superb. Thanks a lot. Hello. Let's make sure you look after it. Listen, with a 6-day turnaround, make sure you look after yourself. Don't be going getting wrecked tonight.
After the break, it's Judgment Day for Lee's Simon Baldwin as we go behind the scenes of a disciplinary hearing. Plus, the big showdown as Lee take on Oldham. While Oldham were beating Doncaster last week to reach the semi-finals, Lee spent their day off with a place in the grand finals firmly in their sights as coach Paul Terzis took his players paintballing.
I've done it in Australia before, but not over here. The villages of England, I heard, are very dangerous, especially these village idiots.
With a tight fit, mate.
Very tight.
Protecting the old crown jewels, boy.
I'm really nervous. Arthur's done it before, and it does hurt.
That's why we're off the box.
I've got as much padding on, got as much layers on as possible. About 3 or 4 layers I've got. More padding, shouldn't hurt as much. Oh, anyway.
This time of year, we've got to really stick together, and things like paintball, and we've been go-karting the week before we played Dewsbury, and just little things like that, you know, help it, especially that we've had a long season, and coming up now, just bonding and being together is very important, and you know, if we don't know our rugby league skills come this time of year, there's something wrong. I definitely got a few bruises off the players, that's for sure.
Lee's main concern ahead of the game with Oldham was whether Simon Baldwin would be banned for the rest of the season. Having been sent off against Dewsbury, he had to face a disciplinary hearing.
Optimistic, really. I mean, I've served a 1-match ban, really. A couple of weeks ago, we'd been sent off in the first minute, so I hope they take that into consideration. And with it being my first time being sent off for dirty play, I hope that goes for me as well.
Simon Baldwin, please, if you'd like to come through. Sit here, gentlemen, please.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Evening.
Sit down, please. Simon Baldwin.
Yeah.
And Mr. Paul Tersis. Correct. The head coach at Leigh. Good. Well, my name's Judge Peter Charlesworth. I've been asked to chair this committee of the Rugby League, this disciplinary committee. I'm assisted and sitting with Mr. Wilf George, who is a former player, and Mr. David Coulter, who's been involved in the game administration for very many years. All right? Right. Well, you're here because you were sent off in the game playing for Leigh at Dewsbury the week last Sunday, I think it was, the 9th of July. Is that right? What we have is the dismissal reports of the referee and touch judges. We're considering that dismissal. First thing we must ask you is whether you admit you are guilty of misconduct in the way that it's been alleged.
Guilty.
This is the incident.
Right. We'll leave it with us and we'll soon consider it.
Yeah, they give you a fair hearing, and again, I think with us supplying the actual evidence and again not being impartial at all, it hopefully for our benefit. You can't hide behind the truth, and that's what the League Club and Simon's all about. And as I said, it was totally out of character for Simon to do what happened on the rugby league field, and hopefully the judiciary will come up with the right decision.
Would you like to come back in, please, gentlemen? Thank you.
Clearly you are guilty of a late challenge on a vulnerable opponent who had just kicked the ball, and you did raise your arm into his head area, although it is, we accept, difficult to see exactly the point of contact, but it was certainly a late and high challenge. As you have said, you have in reality all but served a one-match suspension by being dismissed in only the second minute of this game. That enables us to reduce the suspension to the minimum of one match, and that is our decision, a one-match suspension with a £150 fine. Okay? Thank you. Thank you.
Well, it could have been better, but I'm happy that it's only one game, and I'll be back for the grand final. I've let the lads down already this year by doing that a couple of weeks ago, and it's put myself in a bad position, miss out on a semi-final, but I just hope the lads can do it for me, and I'll be there and show them in the grand final.
Baldwin's hopes of playing in that final now rested with his Leigh teammates, and whether or not they could overcome Mike Ford's visiting Oldham side.
Playing some good football, I understand that, and we have been doing for the last 6 or 7 games. I think the fact that our last 4 league games were against top 8 opposition, and obviously we've won now 2 playoff games, and to be honest, we've been playing good football for them last 6 games, and that stand us in good stead Sunday. So certainly we're pleased with our form, and we're pleased that we're playing again this week.
Oldham are probably the form side of the last 2 months. Of course, they beat us, fairly convincingly at Boundary Park, and since then they've been the only side that have gone on and beaten Doncaster at Doncaster this year.
It's an opportunity. I feel that, as a team and as players and as individuals, they don't want to miss this opportunity to play in a grand final, because I know throughout my career that you don't get many opportunities, and certainly this is one presented to us, and we're going to do our best to grasp it.
It's the time of year that everyone wants to participate in. There's another 12, 14 sides out there who are watching, and they know what it's like watching. There's no worse feeling than watching a side playing semi-final rugby league, and there's no worse feeling than watching a grand final and knowing that you could have been a part of it.
Oh, so it'll be a brilliant game today, I think. It'll be a classic match. All will win without a doubt. Not a problem with that. Probably by 10 points.
We complete with win, boys.
Yeah, head that way. Your side, okay. Roden's out, so Gibbons is at 5'8". Okay. Cross is in the centres opposite you. Yeah, tall guy. Normally plays wing, and they've got some young winger in now on that side. Your side's going to be the priority side. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. K set to the right, head back to the left. Yeah. Okay. Okay, men. 10 commandments. 10 commandments. 10 commandments will get you through the game. 10 commandments will win you the game. What we pledge to each other, isn't it? 10 commandments. Remember what the number 1 was? What was the number 1? 10th commandment, yeah? That's it. We all know them inside and out, okay? Let's reinforce that top one, and that's the game. We know the game plan, we know where we've got to go, we've got everything down pat. Okay? Enjoy.
We have everybody out except 17, please.
We'd like to have shown you what was being said in the Oldham dressing room, but just like last week, our cameras were asked to leave. The microphone in the dugout was also tampered with, as the pressure was clearly beginning to show.
There's a big crowd approaching 6,000 here as Oldham take the field first at Hilton Park, one of the most traditional of all rugby league grounds. Lee have been playing here, well, I nearly said for centuries. They are the Centurions, and what a lovely shot that is of Andy Proctor, the captain. Meanwhile, up in his cockpit, the league coach Paul Terzis, that's the position he prefers to watch from as Oldham get us underway in their change strip, the one that they wore last week at Doncaster. It was successful on that occasion for them. And they were up very quickly to follow in their kick-off there. The ball was taken by Paul Anderson. Now looking for work is David Ingram, this high-scoring wingman. 76 tries for the club over quite a few seasons here at Hilton Park. Everybody keen for the action early on. That was Adam Bristow, the Aussie. This is Tim Street. They love him here, a real cult figure in Lee in his 3rd spell with the club, and a bright and a positive start. And here's his fellow prop, Dave Whittle. The referee, Stuart Cummings, with a bit to say.
Time up. Right, back on the line. No, back on the line.
He wants to push them back a bit at the moment. Advancement not giving an offside verdict, and here again goes that man Whittle.
Okay, that's one.
Former Wigan player, the second of Ian Millward's signings. Acting half-back, as always, is Mick Hyam, a real glutton for work. Regularly tops the tackle count.
Well, hey,
and there's going to be a penalty given here. Stuart Cummings having his work cut out straight away.
Move back now. Right, 12, come here.
Sending Phil Kendrick away.
Smacked him in the chop. Right, that's what the penalty's for. Now, it's 2 penalties by you in the space of a minute, less than a minute. Now, calm yourself down, because you're not going to do your team any good. Right, calm it down.
That's the Australian Shane McManamy getting a talking to. And I think the other number 12, Kendrick, will have a word as well.
Right, I'm not having anybody coming in and taking over my job. Right? In my view, they're the first down the tunnel. If you want to eyeball somebody, do it in your own time and on the field. Okay?
Stuart Cummings has been around a year or two. He handles the players superbly. A real chance, this one, for Lee in these opening stages. Flung across by Liam Bretherton. Joining him there was Kieran Purtill. The man in the scrum cap is Heath Cruikshank, another of the Australian brigade. And Lee looking really positive. It's the loose forward Bristow now. And referee Cummings intervenes again. Played properly, so penalty for Oldham. The substitutes keen to get into the thick of things as soon as possible. Chris Hamilton has done a terrific job, the Oldham chairman. A year ago they were real no-hopers.
all the early menace coming from Lee. They've taken the game by the scruff of the neck, and Oldham just can't get into it as yet. It's a complete reversal of last week's performance at Doncaster. Again, that lovely ball thrown by Pirtle. Such a versatile player. There's some strong running once more. Both Anderson and Bristow have made the breaks from acting half-back very well. Yet again, Hyam. Really important for Oldham in these early phases not to concede anything, but they're very much on the back foot. As Hyam flings the ball left again, they missed out Cruikshank. Here he does have it now. Foraging once more is Hyam. He's got 20 tries this season. Tim Street, is there a way through for him? Another barnstorming run, and this is terrific work again from Lee, getting so close to that Oldham try line. Coming across here towards Bretherton, it's out for Henderson. The first try of the afternoon, Paul Anderson, his 15th of the season. Terrific pass though from Bretherton.
Again, there was some great support play, okay? And it was the support play that set that up, but it was the defensive set prior to it that laid the platform, yeah? Okay?
Oldham really haven't made an impact on the game as yet. More good running from Hyam. They're swarming all over Oldham at the moment. Oh, there's an off-the-ball incident there involving Tim Street, who's been known to give out a bit of knuckle in his time, and Mike Ford. And here come the lead pack, and they're up so quickly.
Look, getting involved after we've got the ball, looking up to try and have a conversation with them and getting involved. Let's just play the ball.
Play the ball, get the ball played.
Cruikshank, they're getting the passes away as well in the tackle. Mick Hyam. And this time Oldham are up on him very quickly in the shape of Kevin Mannion. But it is all about Lee's attack and Oldham's defence for the moment, and Oldham are hanging on there on the ropes. This is Bretherton going this way and that, and is there a way through? Not quite, he's taken by the ankle. But it's storming stuff from Lee at the moment, and they're looking for another score here. They may have one, it's the same man again. Paul Anderson races in behind the sticks this time. Tremendous start from Lee.
Great inside running lines. Great inside shoulder running lines. Keep everything in perspective here, yeah?
Underlay them, get to Timmy Street.
Again, the defensive set laid the platform for where they're coming up for their own half. We must maintain that pressure.
Tim Street, Mike Ford. Mike Ford,
Well, now
Street.
the referee is summoning Tim Street and Mike Ford. Not surprisingly either.
Want a blood bin, yeah? Hey, come here, fellas. Oh, you have to get it sorted now. Right, listen, for all the players on the field, I didn't think I'd have to speak to you two, all right? There's now 6 1 1/2 each other up there, okay? Make sure you stand still when somebody's running at you. They're allowed to go past, all right? But don't grab hold of each other, okay? Let's get on with it. See how that develops.
It'd be a miracle if they do come back, you know, won't it? How do you know? Might kill us.
Oh, there's a high shot. We'll take the 2 here.
Hey, Paul!
Well, that was
Get out
certainly
of it.
high from Pat
We're on
Rich.
this sec.
Not for the first
Paul,
time
get out of
today
it. We're on
either.
this sec, will you? Right, move away. Number 4. 4. 4.
Well, he should understand the meaning of this. He's a graduate in law.
Right, listen, you've come in blind, you've swung your arm in, all right, it's going down, but it's still a dangerous tackle, all right? Now just calm yourself down and get a grip of what's going on.
Pat Rich, the man who got his degree at Leeds University. And a little bit of treatment needed for Mick Hyam. Such an influential player too. And the kick here looks simple enough. It is. It sails through from Bretherton. And Lee are taking a stranglehold on the game at 12-0. Huff along the line this time. He'll find some support, and Mike Ford will be looking to get involved on the move here as it comes across to Steve Malloy, and he's taken out very sharply indeed. In there was the substitute Latham. An angle kick, and it's out of the line.
We've got them. We've got them on his left-hand side there. If Hoff's kicking, they're being rattled. If Hoff's kicking, they're being rattled.
Okay.
Well, the half has belonged almost exclusively to the home side. And here come those Centurions once more. A high kick angled. It might yet turn out quite well. It was Kendrick who was going for it. This is no score, despite the fact Ingram is over. No try. And a very good half indeed for Lee. They've been the bosses throughout, but Oldham have a lot to do in the second half. 12-0.
Got it. Anyone else in the ice?
You're important, yeah? Defensively, where you are. Your house talk. Brilliant. Talk, Andy. Brilliant. Yeah, all right. You two guys, we know where the game's won, yeah? Are we dominating now? We're dominating. We must maintain dominance.
Do this half.
We'll go forward again, boys.
Let's not force the pass. No forcing the pass.
We've got 40 minutes, lads, and it's a grand final spot. 40 minutes.
12 points.
We don't score, we win.
The pass is not on, stick hold. Not force the pass. That's it, lads. We've done a good job on off it. Let's make sure we keep it up. You'll start running more this half, lads.
We haven't done enough, boys. 40 minutes over.
Half the job, that's all it is.
40 to go.
Another 40 to do yet, lads.
We should have awesome first 10, 15, 20 minutes at the start. Let's make sure we do the same. And I'll tell you what, if we do that, the game's ours, no problem.
So it's Lee who get us up and running again at the start of the second half with the kick-off straight through into the hands of Mark Simpson here, the former Loughborough University student. And the Lee forwards have never shirked any responsibility at all, and two of them, Paul Norman and Andy Leatham, the subs were straight up as they are again here. Joining in on that occasion was Cruikshank, out from Huff. Lee really bossing the first half, and Oldham somehow have to get a toehold in the game.
I just wish I could be out there, help the boys out, but hopefully we'll get through and we'll be right. If they keep this up, I'm sure I will be playing again this season.
Through the hands of Purtill, across to the loose forward Bristow, just hanging on the Australian. And then into the clutches of Joe McNicholas there went Andy Fairclough. Bristow having another big game here, and he'll drive in once more, and a penalty given by referee Cummings. This could be a key moment.
Sometimes it doesn't make a lot of difference. You've still got to score 3 times to win the game.
If Bretherton kicks it, he'll stretch Lee into a 14-point advantage. And kick it he does. And that's a real psychological blow to strike for Lee. Fans not downhearted. Well, they've supported their side so well this season. They really are perhaps the most rejuvenated side in the whole of the Northern Ford Premiership, and here they come now on attack. This is Gibbons, Dave Gibbons, whose brother Anthony will be back for the final if they make it. He's out with a 2-match suspension at the moment, and Gibbons again is acting half back now. Here's Jason Clegg, the demolition worker. Oh, what a big fellow he is, Clegg. He takes some holding, and this is a platform for Oldham now, and Ford, that astute player, will chip forward, and there might be something over in the corner here. And the try, I think, is going to be given for Warren Barrow. Did he squeeze in? He did. I wondered if he'd bounced the ball, but the referee and his assistants there behind the sticks give the try. Oldham are back in it, but they needed that.
Hope we can get back into it, but we're just not playing at the moment. I mean, we've played against like Doncaster, and we've beaten some of the best teams in the league. I mean, we've proven that we're like better than 6th position by beating Doncaster, but today we're just not playing, are we?
Don't put me on top. We are going to the non-program final!
I'll show you something you've not seen in rugby league. Watch this back. Proper tattoo. Number 1.
Oldham blew hot and cold last week at Doncaster. They're capable of getting hot again here, but this is a sit-up and bake for Stuart Donlan, and this exciting fullback's away. Terrific running from Donlan. Well, his dad would have been proud of that, Steve, the former Liam Bradford player. And here now comes this huge prop forward. Tim Street and Dave Whittle have got through some work today, and they're both involved. This is Whittle now, so close to that Oldham try line, and they're setting themselves up maybe this time, 3rd time lucky. Adam Bristow's the man. Is there any way back for Oldham now? Lee lead by 18 points to 4.
I've been coming here since I was 10 years old. I'm 44 now, so it's a long time. I've seen them win things and I've seen them lose a lot of things. So this is brilliant. This is absolutely fantastic.
There seems to be no stopping Lee at the moment, and the latest rampaging player is Paul Norman, the former Oldham man. Across the line it goes for Paul Anderson, score of those 2 tries in the first half. And they keep the ball alive so well. It's flung out again here to Liam Bretherton, picked up by Gibbons. Gibbons away for Oldham. They're still in the fight now because he's on his way to the try line. They are not going to catch David Gibbons.
Now I'm dirty. Now I'm real dirty. I'm dirty on winner sets.
Winner sets, Norman. Winner sets, mate. What's going on there?
18-8. The kick to come should make it 18-10. 4 minutes to go and a grandstand finish too.
Give Lee the due. I think they've been harder in the attack. Definitely hard on attack, but they're here. Go on! To fight to the end. That's one thing about Oldham. Will fight to the end, always. Come on, Oldham!
Go on, Uffy!
That were well forward, that. Not wrong. You're giving yourself away.
Oh, no!
Lee is so close now to a final confrontation with the Dewsbury Rams at Gig Lane. Dewsbury having beaten Keighley so comprehensively this afternoon. Surely that hooter must come any second now. This has been Lee's day without question.
Stay away from the sideline. Shit. We train for these things. We train for these things. Come on, men.
That must be it now.
Whatever he's added on for 5 minutes.
Oldham can have no complaints really. They have been second best all afternoon. It's Lee's day. They will play Dewsbury in the final.
One more to go. One more to go.
Unbelievable. Said we'd do it 4 or 5 weeks ago. We knew we got to the final. Made up. Tremendous.
It's somewhere we've been aiming for a long time, and July 29th, a date with destiny. We're now going to be playing Dewsbury. It's funny enough, the Trans-Pennine finals between Dewsbury and us, and we're looking forward to it. Can't wait. Brilliant day. Supporters great. 5-8. Northern 4 Premiership. Everyone in rugby league needs Lee. Lee's the place.
Fantastic. Unbelievable. One more game now, that's all, and we've done it. We're here, mate. Super League, here we come. Here we come. Brilliant. Best feeling in the world.
They've had so many lean years here at Hilton Park. These are wonderful scenes of jubilation. There can only be one winner. 7 days ago, these Oldham players were wreathed in smiles after their victory against the Doncaster Dragons. But today, they taste defeat. and it can't taste very nice, but they will be in the crowd at Gig Lane next Saturday to see whether Lee can do it again, or whether the Dewsbury Rams will be the winners of the Northern Ford Premiership Grand Final. It promises to be a wonderful occasion.
The character we showed again today to back up from last week and give everything. You know, I think my philosophy is if players can do that, give everything, there'll always be a winner. Maybe not reflect on the scoreboard at times, but today I thought, you know, we hung in there and we threw everything at Lee that we could have. We didn't play very well. You know, I thought we were a bit flat at times, but that's, you know, for the last 9 weeks now we've played top 8 opposition, and I think it's probably just one game too far for us.
Where's the camera?
So it's Lee who go through to face Dewsbury Rams in the grand final at Gig Lane this coming Saturday.